What did your parents originally think about record players and records and all that?
Um, I think they were fascinated by it because they owned a restaurant and a nightclub, and they were always used to live music. So to be able to have something that you could listen to over and over again, I think they were quite fascinated because my parents loved Sinatra and that whole, the those guys,
Hmm. The Rat Pack.
the Rat Pack. Thank you.
What do you remember your experiences with radio?
I loved it. I loved it. I loved when the music would come on and you dance around your room and get your brush and act like you were a superstar. I mean, I'm telling you, carpool karaoke. It was called bedroom karaoke.
What was it like when FM radio became available?
Oh, it was exciting because that was in like I think I was like 15, 16 years old, going to the beach all the time and be able to play FM radio and have it more less commercial and more music was fun.
What technical problems did you experience with your radio set?
Uh, Not knowing how to like change a tube because they had tubes back then. It wasn't batteries, and if it plugged in the wall, then the tubes would go out. It's like having a light bulb filament go out. Same thing. So if your tube went out, you were SOL. Seven.
What was the reception like?
Horrible. It
Horrible.
was, yeah, those things, those commercials that you see where they're all acting like this didn't happen. It really did. We had tinfoil, you had hangers, and you would like sometimes it was like if you stood in a certain place and touched it and just stood there literally in a pose, then everybody else could watch whatever was on it. So it was pretty bad. People had to sleep.
Do you remember anything about the early radio commercials?
Yeah, a lot of cigarettes,
Oh
a
wow.
lot of cigarette commercials. The Marlboro Man, everybody wanted. Oh, he was so handsome. And yeah, everybody smoked. I mean, you with the Rat Pack, it didn't matter. John Wayne, they all smoked. So yeah, it was a lot of cigarettes and detergent.
do you What do you remember about the corporate sponsors of TV shows?
Um, I liked their commercials. They were entertaining, but I'd never seen a commercial before. I'd seen commercials on TV. Marlboro Guy was cool. Uh, even Miller Beer was cool. Yeah, they were cool. I mean, now I look back at it and I don't know, it's a different world now in advertising, but they were cool. They were fine. They sold their product, they did their job, and they did it with not offending me or my parents or anybody else.
What was it like when TV became available?
Exciting.
What were your first TV programs and like what were your experiences like?
Okay, I remember the Honeymooners. I remember Harrigan. And I remember this stupid song. I don't remember. It was this guy. He was, I think, Irish. I don't know. It was Harrigan was the name of that one. Leave It to Beaver, Lassie. Those were all my favorites. Loved it. I would it was so exciting. And then that would got to the point where my father and I would sit down and we would watch the Friday night fights when they came on,
Mm.
and we would eat sardines with mustard. I don't know what is wrong with me because I would never eat sardines now. They're disgusting.